Yo, what's up? This is your boy Kenny Braswell, and you're listening to Dad's Pad Live. And so today I'm going to bring you someone special. This is my man, Lamont Jones from Furthering Fathering. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about why is it important for dads to be involved in the lives of their children. Let's talk a little bit about Furthering Fathering.
Well, you know, man, Furthering Fathering, we hitting the ground running. We're more involved now. We're going into the community, and that's what we've been doing for the last few months. Hitting the barbershops, especially registering dads to get more involved, especially in our Atlanta area. Plus, we get to start that conversation, man. What does it take to be a dad? What does it take to be actively involved? What's the importance? And definitely, what's the devastation of not being involved?
Right, so when you're working with your dads, what is the thing that you're seeing the most with them today? What's their biggest challenge and struggle?
Their biggest challenge, if they're not in the home, their biggest challenge is getting connected with their kids, especially the relationship with the children's mothers. So,
what's the biggest challenge with that? Is it communication? What's the problem when it comes to that? Because you know the biggest conversation is always child support.
Right.
It always seems to be the biggest issue that we have when it comes to the mothers of our children. But really, what is the biggest issue when it comes to that?
well, too often the kids are used as a pawn, where if the father's not paying the child support, then it cuts off his visitation. So in fact, that was one of the conversations that we had up in Goodfellas, up in Smyrna, and that was a good topic because the sister was actually there getting her hair cut, so she was giving us a woman's perspective. And so true, but the kid suffers in the end.
But you know, when you talk to, and you've been here before, we've been in conversations and we bring up that subject, which is sometimes mothers will use their children against their dads, and there's always a backlash against that, and the backlash is always that we're using that as an excuse. Do you see that as an excuse or reality?
See, because I've never experienced it myself, I would say more of an excuse. Why? Because I want you to jump over hurdles, go leaps and bounds, let your child know that, no, I'm gonna be there regardless. And I think that's where we're trying to get the dads to understand they have to engage. They can't take that as an excuse anymore, because ultimately the child's gonna want to know, did my daddy fight for me? And if he did, how much?
When you have a dad whose back is up against the wall like that, and they feel like mom is not allowing them access, they feel like the system is against them, they feel like things are just not working for them, that there's no win in this for them, and they literally feel like they want to get up. To a person who's at that point, what do you say to them?
Well, you know, it hurts me in the heart, to be honest, but I have to let them know their child is dependent on them. You can't avoid, you can't give up on your child. So I try and change the focus from them and put it onto the child, because now I ask them, what would you want your dad to do?
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, they have the answer.
And what is that answer?
And the answer is, well, then you know what? I need someone to help me to get a better understanding of they want someone to help them communicate to the mother. Because Ken, to be honest with you, money is always the issue, or lack thereof. You know, I've never seen a dad that gave all and still wasn't given access. So a lack of money, lack of funds coming to the mother, now the dad has no hope because he has no job. So we try and steer his mind in the right direction, help him get employment, help him get some record off of his criminal background so that now he can go and get that employment. And we just try to reinstill some hope, man. Let him know he's not by himself. And try and help him get back on that path so that he can get reconnected to his child.
Right. And so I think the biggest lesson here is never give up. No matter how hard it looks, no matter how bleak the future looks, and no matter how the relationship may look between either you and your child or you and the mother of your child, that giving up is not an option. And I know it sounds hard, but we just got to do it, right?
We got to do it.
Got to do it. So you listening to Dad's Pad Live. I'm Kenny Braswell. This is Lamont Jones. Make sure you check us out every Wednesday morning. Also on our alternate sites, blaze1radio.com, as well as Fly TV, Fatherhood Today. I'm out of here. See you next Wednesday.